G'day champions, it's Stuart Stone here from healthandfitnessover40.com. It's the 14th of Movember, so we're coming up to halfway through Movember. And I wanted to share a little bit of a story with you today because it's quite apt with the challenges guys face during Movember and in life in general. In fact, one of the big three killers is depression and suicide in men. 3 times as many men commit suicide as women. Terrifying statistic. Statistics are fine, but more importantly, it's actually dealing with the real issues. Now, my story is, I caught up with some friends of mine on the weekend, and Dave, a good mate of mine, he has this magnificent moustache. In fact, he's probably my moustache mentor, my Mo mentor, if you will indulge my humor. And the reason that I'm raising this story right now is because I woke up this morning and I had a look in the mirror, and seriously, I look at this and it's impressive. For 14 days, we've been going at this for 2 weeks. It's the longest I've ever grown my facial hair for, time wise and probably length as well. I never really let it get this long, but it looks like a busted toothbrush. Do you ever have one of those toothbrushes at home? We have one. It's one of our old toothbrushes, and instead of throwing it out, we now use it to clean the grout in the shower. And so the bristles on that brush are all over the place. They're mashed and mangled, and it basically looks like a bag of shit. There's just nothing pretty about this toothbrush. And I got up this morning, I looked at this top row here and went, holy crap, I got hairs going out in all directions. It's probably better to call it a cactus than a friggin' moustache at the moment. And so I looked at that and thought, yeah, that reminds me of that busted toothbrush that we've got. And it got me to thinking, I started to compare myself to my mate Dave on the weekend, with his momentous masterpiece. And then I thought about it for a second. I thought, I've known this guy for a good couple of years, and the whole time I've known him, he's had that masterpiece. It is something that he has cultivated and worked at for many, many years. He's created that perfection through his day-to-day habits and efforts. And it got me to thinking, like I said to you in yesterday's video, I've been spending some time on job sites, helping with a house build, and helping with the renovations, putting a new kitchen in and doing skirting boards and architraves and all that sort of thing. And I'm kind of like the hey you, I won't pretend to say I'm doing any of the serious thinking and the serious brain work, but I'm doing enough of the donkey work. But looking at those job sites and those building sites and those renovation sites, before it all comes together and it looks perfect, it looks like a frickin' bomb's hit it. And it made me think about crises and transitions in life. And what I mean by that is, halfway through the renovation, it looks like a bomb site. It looks like it's never going to come together in something special. I look at my moustache this morning and go, holy crap, that is ugly, that's scary. Am I going to shave it off or am I going to tough it out? But of course, I made a commitment to Movember, to raise awareness and also to give this a go and see how it turns out after a month. So I guess the message here today is, guys, there are times in our lives where we go, holy crap, we've given it a great shot and our life at the moment actually looks like a bit of a shit fight. And instead of giving up, my suggestion is to approach it like a renovation. It's going to look worse before it gets better. This moustache is going to look uglier before it starts to look refined and luxurious. So if you're giving life an honest shot, number one, keep pushing through, guys. You can do it. My core belief is that the universe will never throw anything more at me than I can possibly handle. So when a challenge comes up, when I feel like I've been knocked down and knocked over, I go, hang on a second, this wouldn't happen if I couldn't deal with it and come out of the other side being better, stronger, and a more complete human being for the process. So like this busted toothbrush Mo, like a semi-put together kitchen where the tiles are off the wall and there's a pile of rubble on the floor and the empty carcasses of the new cupboards haven't gone in yet. It looks like a bit of a shit fight at times, but you've got to turn to your mentor And I'm going to talk about two. I've already mentioned one, Dave, my Mo mentor with that magnificent moustache, something that he's worked at every day of his life for the past several years. And another mate of mine, Steve, my boss on the job sites, my leading hand, the guy I'm helping out. So the answer and the lesson here, guys, is if you're struggling with something, don't try and tough it out on your own. Find a mentor, find anyone, someone you can chat to. Just offload, get it off your chest and get some good advice. Yeah, we're not designed to do this on our own. So the bristles here have served an important lesson today. And I'm going to tough it out. I'm going to take some guidance and lessons from my Mo mentor and also my mentors in other areas of my life. I have a lot of coaches behind the scenes that help me with various aspects. One of them, public speaking. This is not natural and comfortable for me. In fact, at the beginning it was quite challenging. It's becoming more fun now, and if you look at some of my old videos and you look at them now, you'll probably find, yeah, they're actually getting better and more entertaining and more informative and more helpful for you. So that's today's message. When it looks like a busted toothbrush, when it looks like a bomb's gone off, hang in there, get some good guidance, some good advice, back yourself, work through it, grow, and allow yourself to become the best version of yourself possible. That's today's message. For more messages like this one, and also for some of our fun and frivolity during Movember, come up here, click on the red heart apple, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And while you're at it, go down into the descriptions below and give our Facebook page a like, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow for Movember the 15th.